Hello and welcome Knitting Mauritius. My name is Anna. I didn't record for many months now, and I on the usual coming back viewers apology, but as I see many of the podcasters that didn't record over the holidays time, and for me was a busy situation, than for them, busy with the kids, busy with traveling, having holidays. Before the holidays I was rushing to do some knitted and crocheted gifts for my loved ones in Poland and in Germany. That's why I skipped the recording, and I always was thinking to record, but it is sometimes for me not easy. I need to put everything together, find the right spot, but also for me it's the biggest thing, the editing later on the computer, because it takes time, longer than the chat with you, and yeah, I don't know. I preferred to knit, I preferred to crochet, I preferred to make some gifts in the meantime, and as I know I neglected you, but I'm really sorry about this. But yeah, I will not record too often, I think, because I feel like very inspired now, and I want to write patterns again, which I was telling you that I will not do again, and I will just guide you on the YouTubes. But yes, the last items I did, garments I did, they are so beautiful that it's a pity not to share them with proper pattern to the world with you. Yeah, so that's why I will now record, but not so often, because this writing a pattern, grading, and sitting in front of the computer, you know, I don't like, takes time and my energy, and so there's many things I knitted in the meantime, and I made it in the meantime, crocheting. I will try to start from the beginning, then I will make a break, and then I will tell you something about actual items I did, and then I will record again another podcast later on, and then I will tell you again what I did it in the meantime and new and work in progresses. It will be up and down a little bit, the podcast. As you know, my podcasts are not really in order like many podcasters are doing, and I have no notes, so that's why I always sort of ramble on in front of the camera. But it is really nice to see you again, and it's really nice to be with you, and thank you all for the beautiful messages and asking me why I'm not recording, if I'm okay. I know you saw me on Instagram because I was trying to post my finished objects, and yeah, thank you for those who come back reach me, and thank you very much for all your good wishes. By the way, I'm with a broken leg also at home since 2 weeks now, and now I have this big boot on my legs to make not moving it. So I hop here around since a few days only, because before I was with CROCHET, which was not really nice. Now I have this boot so I can hop around. That's why I'm recording also, because I'm at home, and yeah, all the time when I do something, when I need something or finish some garment, I collect on my desk. I have a bag, and I collect all the leftovers yarns to show you. So I didn't need to really gather too many things, but yeah, I need to gather myself. I mean, yeah, put some makeup and stuff. So it's yeah, since 2 weeks I didn't move out of the house, and it's not easy. But anyway, it's already so long time now I'm chatting about myself. I would like to know how are you doing, and how was your summertime, and did you travel, did you stay at home, did you look after your kids, or did you have some family gatherings in the summertime? I mean, in the northern part of the globe, and in the southern part of the globe, have you been having nice winter? I mean, we having here still winter. As you see, I'm hot, sweating, so there is no winter proper, but it's like sort of summer in Europe, in Poland or in Germany. So the heat will come soon, but for the moment it's still a little windy and still pleasant for us. So we don't need to switch on the aircon, but slowly we will start to do it. Yes, about my knitting and garments and what I finish in the meantime. So I will start maybe, I hope it is, excuse me, I need to bend. I hope it is the first which I did it. I don't know if this will be really in chronological way, but I hope so. So this bag I crocheted, and I think I didn't show you before. So I used my base, the wood with my logo, and then I was using two yarns. I will just show you strings, and I have also now a leather, my logo, which you can screw from the back with a screw. And so this is the granny square, granny flower square, and then I attach it and I was crocheting front and back. As you can see, the two yarns, they're supposed to be the same dye lot, but they didn't look the same, so I have a little fade or color block actually on the back. So I love very much the bag. It is amazing in my opinion. I used the hook 6 for it, and I used the yarns, where is that? It was just here. I used the strings, it's here, my leg, sorry. This is a PAINTBOX, a recycled metallic ribbon, and it was $250 grams, sort of rolls like this, 120 meters. It is 50% cotton and 37% polyester and 13 lurex. That's why it's shiny like this. It's a really nice ribbon. I was having 2 of the brown and 1 of the pink, so I put the pink as the contrasting color. So I have from the 1 so much left, and from the 2 of brown I have so much left. I checked, the Knit Picks doesn't have this yarn anymore on the it's Knit Picks. Definitely, I mean there is no more yarn, no more this ribbon on the website, because I wanted to order more. It was more easy to crochet the bag as the t-shirt yarn. The t-shirt yarn is pulling so much and hurt my hand, and this was much more easy to crochet a bag with this ribbon. It's not elastic, so like the t-shirt yarn, and it was really nice work. I think I did this bag in 2 days, and I'm using it a lot. But unfortunately I can't find any more this ribbon, and this one is very nice because it has this shiny string in between. That's why it's a bit different effect than on the pink or the brown color in a one tone, and I can't find anymore on the website. Second thing what I needed, it was you saw it as a work in progress. It was the light pink, here it is, sorry, the light pink V-neck sweater, which I sort of created by knitting, by working. It was made with, I love to wear it. I mean, it's like so soft, like a really cotton can be. Really, it's amazing yarn. I can just suggest to you this yarn because and say that it was really good yarn. I mean, it was really quality. It was really good to work with and to wear it, and yeah. So I was using, I think, 5mm needles, I think so, yes. And I did the V-neck, which I just put the picture here because when I arrived to Poland, my sister was so in love with this V-neck sweater, I gave it to her. So I don't have it now to show you the finished garment, how this looks, but I will show you the yarn because I have more and I love it. It's like brushed, and it is 90% extra fine merino and 10% nylon. In this one skein is 150 meters and the skein weighs 50 grams. And it's coming from Lotus yarns, which I got so much yarns ordered last time, as I showed you all of them. And I love to work with them. I really love to work with them. So this V-neck I was just creating as I need. I was trying on, and I can tell you the stitches maybe when you are interested. The stitch front, how many for the raglan, and how I added the V-neck. But it was very basic V-neck sweater, but very sweet, very sweet. My sister loved it, so she got it. What I needed, because I don't have that here, so I will rush with this 2 more garments. I needed for my mom and for my sister also on the same base of stitches, because they're sort of same size than me. 2 raglan V-neck sweaters, and it was based on the pink one. I'm sorry, I will tell you the color of this yarn. This color 09 of this one. It's just beautiful. Really, it's a dream. Then I made these 2 raglan V-necks one for my mom, one for my sister. The one for my mom, I knitted, you can see the picture, and I knitted with this fork yarn from GABOWOOL, and I got this in Poland from Polish website. It is this tube where they blow in yarn, and this one is 44% Prima cotton, 28% baby alpaca, and 28% fine merino wool. It is 125 meters in 50-gram balls. And for this V-neck for my mom, and I hold it together with, was here also, here. Excuse me, I hold it together with this amazing hand-dyed yarn from Lana Grossa. I was thinking I have here the tag, but I don't see anymore. It's from Lana Grossa. I will write the number of the color, and it's kid silk mohair, of course, in lace. Changing colors. So I hold it together with this green, and this was the effect, amazing lightness of the pullover. And I used for my mom's size, for size L, like for me, I used 8 balls of this yarn, not 7.5 balls of this yarn, and then 1 and a bit of this kid silk mohair together. So this was one v-neck, and another v-neck was knitted with woolly waves, and it is 50-gram balls and 150 meters in this. It is from RICO design. This is, I think, German brand. I buy a lot of wool from Germany. And this is 74% polyacrylic and 26% wool. It is thick and thin yarn, and it is, as you can see, combined changing colors with some dyed yarn in between. Sometimes very thin, sometimes thicker, and I like it very much hold with this yarn. It is 100% brush merino from Lotus yarn again. And I remember I told you when I bought this yarn, it was, I think, in the last podcast when I spoke about this other yarns. I told you when I will have it in hand, and then I will never buy it. But it is, now I'm changing my mind. When I was working with this yarn, it was sliding by my fingers, by my needles. It was so soft. It was changing the structure, not the structure, the softness. Like, this is a little roughish, you know, sort of toothy. Sorry, I have sort of feeling of a toothy, really shippy wool, but it's completely nothing like this when you work with this yarn and when you later wash and block and you put it on your body. Oh, it is so soft. In combination with this yarn, of course, it was toning down these colors a little bit, but I like the thick and thin version, fabric which was coming out of this yarn and of this yeah, it was beautiful. So on this pullover, as you can see on the picture, there are like bigger patches of the thicker yarns together, and then the thinner patches, and this creates such a beautiful fabric that I must say I will definitely, I have now already prepared. It's on hold, but I prepared a list for order for Lotus yarns, and I definitely will buy this yarn again with another colors. It is warm, and it is protecting you from the wind, because it's, so my sister's v-neck is having exactly the same stitch count and exactly the same needle size. I used also 5mm needles for this pullover, but of course the density of this pullover is stronger, more than the lighter yarns. So she can use this pullover definitely in a winter time. It will protect her from the wind, because this yarn, it's like a really like a yarn which, how you call this, how you say this, it's closing all the little holes between this in between this fabric because of the brush effect, and the hair going everywhere. So it's very dense, very protective pullover, and very warm. So I know I made it with short sleeves, and my sister want to have with short sleeves. And I know for the work, where she's going to work, she will wear it in the winter time. She will put just one color top under, I mean like a tight t-shirt with long sleeves, and then she will put the pullover on. And I know it's easy for her because the sleeves will not bother her by work, but it will be a beautiful garment. She can wear it in the winter time. I'm very proud of this project. I don't see a reason why to write a pattern on this, because this is a basic raglan pullover, v-neck, and I think there is millions of another patterns like this, pay for and free of charge patterns. I think it's okay. I did it 3 and I did 3 in the same size, so I don't need to grade them. I'm happy that my family my mom might have the same size, and we can always try and send to each other some clothes. So this is fine, this is okay. I will not write a pattern for this. I hope you just like the shape. Another finished object which I have, I did it for my husband. Oh, it was a long process. It was really you say labor of love, I don't know, but it was long process. I did it with this also Lotus yarn. So this is the left of the foreskin. Yes. So 3.5 skeins I was using to do this, and look at the size of the yarn. Okay, it is sort of fingering, but because it's, I will just open the one skein from the back, and I will show you from the back. Because it is silk mixed with mohair, it is very drapey and it is very slippery on the hands, and it's hard to work in this size. Maybe you remember I was using a red color from this yarn, and I did it this skirt and top in red and with combination of mohair, this mohair from Grossa, plus the beaded silk from Artians. But I hold this yarn there double, 2 strings together. This one, because I know my husband is like fine things. And because we don't have a really winter here, so he will not really be able to wear a thick pullover. So this one I choose to do this pullover for my husband. It is yarn from Lotus yarns. It is silky cashmere, fingering weight, and it is color 08. And it's 55% silk and 45% cashmere. It is 55 gram skeins and 365 meters in one. I used 3.5 for his pullover. And I did the, I don't have the paper, yes I have. I did the, what's the name here? I didn't print the front page, never print the front page because too much color. The sweater, raglan sweater from MAXIM, what's the name? So basic sweater. I will show you here because it's I don't have the front page, but I hope you can see and get the idea of the design and everything of the sweater. So basic sweater from MAXIM, and I used this yarn, this blue silk cashmere, and now you can see the beauty. So this is very drapey, very my husband like. So it was, look at the stitches. I mean, it was big work, but what I like the sleeves here. And I didn't even read if Max was having this sleeves reducing the stitches towards to the end of the sleeve. What I did, by the last row I knitted only, and I knitted I think 15 or 16 stitches less to make the cuff, and I did it one by one cuff. I don't even know what Max was writing there, because I wanted to match it to the top, to the neckline, one by one. And I must say, I really didn't follow the pattern later at all. I made the stitch count for the neckline, and I understood the way he was doing the raglan and the, oh, there is something I need to close, the raglan and the sleeve, how he was doing, and then I was just continuing knitting and trying on my husband for the length of the raglan and for the length of the sleeves. My husband has shorter sleeves than usually people have, but it was still a lot of work. I wanted to have it for his birthday. I didn't manage. Then I really rushed for our wedding anniversary. So he got it, he put it a few times on, and I think it's an amazing yarn, but when I hold it double for myself, I like it more to work with. Like this, I would like to have a top like this too. I'm sorry, I'm not standing up because with this foot is a problem. When I would like to have a pullover like this also, so drapey and so soft and so thin, but I don't think I will ever need a pullover for me in this kind of yarn, whole pullover for me. Maybe something with short sleeves, as I have a problem obviously with sleeves. I'm always, even though that I have all kind of needles, the short circulars from Chaigu and so on, I don't like to knit sleeves. So this was a really long work with the sleeves, long. So this is a, I don't have a picture when my husband is wearing it. Of course, I will not ask him for model. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay when you just saw this item here. What else I did? I did many things. I think I will just now stop this finish items for the moment, and I will tell you what I did it and where I will write a pattern, or where I wrote a pattern and I published already something, and another things I will record a second podcast soon. So what I did, I sorry, again I have to bend myself. I bought cotton yarn, which I normally not need. I'm not knitting with a cotton much, but after doing the bags, and after doing some coasters, but crocheting coasters, which you can see here, I gave them all to my mom and my sister, so they split between each other. So I was, yeah, okay, these coasters, I will quickly tell you, I was using my stash with cotton and using 5mm hook, I don't know this American size in hooks. I don't know what I was doing. Actually, I was following tutorials for all of these coasters, and yeah, so my mom is very happy, my sister is very happy, and they have now these coasters. I would like to come back to crochet, but I love my knitting. I think knitting is for me faster, and for me is more creative. I don't know. With crocheting, I can see you can make much more, let's say, aragumi, you say, these toys, figurines, you can make more easy than with knitting, I think, I guess. Also, you can make a lot of flowers, motifs, which with knitting you can do also, but it's less easy for me. And yes, I also did a garment in crocheting. I will show you soon, I mean in the next podcast. And yeah, I think knitting is my love. But as I was working with cotton, I thought myself, it's not too bad. So I got the yarn from Galerians. I love Galerians. I love you know, I got a lot of prime alpaca from them, from her, the lady called Sky Galer, and as far I know, I read it, it was coming. The two German guys, brothers, they moved to US and they got the company there built up, and I think it's a third generation now running the company. And I will show you just now the yarn. My husband was calling, I needed to pick it up. The yarn from Galerians, the prime alpaca, is my favorite yarn. And after using the cotton for the coasters, I decided to get Galerians cotton because I saw some ladies working with this yarn on Instagram, and it was not a mistake, so to buy it. So this is the logo of Galerians. Her name is not Sky. Did I say Sky? Her name is Star. So, and this is Inca Eco Organic Cotton, and in 100 grams there is 140 yards, 130 meters. The suggested needle size is 5mm, and I will show you. So this is the yarn. It's little thick and thin yarn, but not that much as the another yarn was, with the acrylic. So this is the color, I think there is no color. Portobello, and this is yarn 100% cotton, organic cotton yarn made in Peru. I got few colors of this, and I got also the ecru, which is the white color, completely white. And what I did, my son, my 12 years old one, was asking to make for him a blanket with this yarn, because I tie-dye this yarn, this white ecru, with some purples and greens and pinks, and it come like this. I don't know, I was just doing something but it came actually not too bad. And my son likes all this kind of colors, aquarelle colors, and yeah, so I said, okay, why not? So for the border of the blanket, I used nearly 4 skeins of the yarn, of the white ecru Inca Eco cotton from Galerians. And then I did add the border with sort of another stitch, as you can see here. And and I wrote a pattern for this blanket. So it is sort of baby blanket, but you can make it bigger, you can get more yarn, and you can, I mean, I can cover myself nicely from legs to up my breast. My son loved it, and I wrote a pattern because this was no grading, just suggesting how people will knit it and how you do the border. And yes, so the pattern is on Ravelry right now, and you can do it with just one color of the cotton and another color, contrast color on the borders, or you can just do the same color in as a main color and as a contrasting color the same color to make the border. This is amazing yarn, really is so soft, and you know, cotton can be very hard on fingers for me. Cotton is not really the yarn I will choose to knit. I prefer the wools and the alpacas, but I'm changing now, and I will show you in the next podcast what I did it and what I do, and I'm very happy. And I'm designing also 2 garments in this, with this yarn, exactly with this yarn. And what is beautiful in these patterns, you don't need a lot of yardage or meters, and you don't need to buy a lot of skeins of this yarn to get these garments which I'm creating now. So this is a pattern, it's a baby blanket on Ravelry. Hope you like it. And another thing, I will say the last thing for today, I will introduce to you my spring love, and I will try to show you spring love top. And this will be published only in March next year, March I think. I have a few testers, and yeah, they will need soon because of the leg and so on. I didn't fine-tune the pattern, and I don't really want to work now and think if I did everything right on the pattern, wrote everything in the right way. So it's a raglan top, I would say a spring top, summer top, not really your winter, strong winter, but my winter, yes. It is 1x1 ribbing, then you have this raglan here with some eyelets, and you all I will try to fasten up. Then you have this raglan going down from both sides, you're adding stitches, and you have a nice pattern on the sides here, and then bind off in another way. And I used here for my size, for size large, because I'm getting bigger and bigger with the age. I was always like a stick. I will maybe include here a picture how I was looking 15, 10, 15 years ago. Even after I give birth, I was really, really, really slim. Now I'm putting on weight and the hair is hanging, there is hanging, I don't know. It's like this. It's age, it's pre-menopauses or whatever, I don't know. But it is not easy because you have to accept your belly, accept your breast even growing. But anyway, it is what is it is. So for this, to knit this top spring cloth tee, I will call it, I used two, not even whole, two skeins of this yarn. And this is from MERINO. And this is the merino spot weight, where you have in 100 grams skein, you have 325 meters, 155 yards. It is 100% superwash merino. I used in color Azulita, so I will just show you like this. Can you see? Yes, I think. And I love this yarn. I really, really love this yarn. It's a nice fingering weight yarn, and it's moving nicely on needles. I was using here wood needles, but I think you can use also metal needles to knit this garment. So two skeins, it's just coming, it's just coming to my bone here. And I think it's very nice, very girly, very womany style top with raglan and with this big open neck on the back side too. So there will be a pattern. My test is working on it, and I'm giving a lot of time to my they're not testing, they will test soon, but I will give a lot of time to the people who are willing to help me with the pattern, because I don't want to stress myself. As with everything else, I'm trying now to be calm and be relaxed, and yeah, this is all challenging. Even with the school and so on, we now have partly homeschooling time at home, so yeah, there's many things happening, and yes, it's normal, it's life. So yeah, I think beginning of March, I will show you this pattern. I will put on a Ravelry, and yeah, I will inform you before. I love these colors, how they change. I love this yarn. They have also a non-superwash version of this yarn, but not in this color. I like this color very much, and yeah, I got more yarns from MERINO in the meantime, but I will show you in the next podcast. I would like to say thank you very much for this watching this podcast. Thank you very much for being with me, and I will just come back with a new podcast soon, because when I'm already sitting here, I will record here again the second podcast. I will just change my clothes, I have the makeup already, and I will be doing the second podcast immediately. Thank you very much for watching, thank you for being with me, thank you to the new people, thank you to the people who watch me regularly, and thank you for all your beautiful messages. Wish you wonderful, we are in October now soon when this will be released. Wish you beautiful October, and I see you just soon again. Bye. Thank you for watching.